Welcome everyone to today's stream of Below Zero. We're back at base numero uno. To get things ready, we're going to say hi to everybody. Hey, it's Bots, Jennifer, One Rusty Boy, Dinosaur King, Kelly. We got some new names showing up today. That's good. Greetings, you, Jason, Merrick, Polonius. All right, hello everyone. So yeah, we're gonna do pretty much a wrap up today of everything, mainly because, you know, we know when full release is coming out and it's time to get some things tidied up and then take a little breather so we have a nice refresher kind of thing when we get back to that full release. Hey William, thanks for joining in as well. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna actually move myself down a bit here. So you see I've already got recipes pinned in the upper corner. So we're going to do all the architect stuff, which I have been delaying doing because when you build that body and Alan gets out of your head, the sea monkeys are still nice, but they don't bring you things. And I like the occasional gift, you know, it makes me feel good about myself. And, you know, a sea monkey brings me just a little present. And I think I still have enough. Yes, there we go. I was about to say, please don't tell me I have to go get, some kyanite. Let's see, I still got these. I got a bunch of stuff. You know, I bet I can make use of some of this. Oh yeah, all right, we go outside. Well, let me see what I have. I may actually have to go and get those, but nope, got the root pustules. Yep, that's why you stockpile so much stuff. You know, just keep getting more and more just to make sure. Yeah, I got stuff outside for that. Yeah, we go grab. Oh, actually, I think I might already have this. Yep, we got some synthetic fibers. You know, a lot of storage, stockpile stuff. It's always a good way to get things going, simplify things. Hello, Chilla Rich, Lazy Gaming, and Pierre. Hello, all of you. Thank you for joining in. So yeah, we got that going. All right, let's go grab some stuff from outside. I'm gonna get some architect body parts going. I'm hoping somebody comes out with a mod after full release that has, like, once you unlock the architect parts, you can build your own special architect exosuit. Forget the prawn suit. Give us an architect style exosuit for ourselves. Yeah, that's what I really want to see. That would just be like so interesting to be like, oh yeah, I got me. Look, Lieutenant Dan, I got legs. Go walking around with my new mechanical legs. Somebody make that happen, please. Now, why is it? This says one. This says one, but that says nothing because I can't make one yet. I won't really use the pinned recipes that much. I mean, unless I just need something from like a sea monkey. I think I actually have. Yep, I got one right there. There we go. And let's see. Polyalloy, look at that. 3 diamond. Where would I put the diamond at? There we go. All right. Quick and easy. Right? Wait, what? 2 lithium. Oh, it's a good thing I have extra. All right. I click in the right spot. So 3 architect material sets. We got everything we're gonna need. I don't need that or that. Yeah, I'm good. So I've got everything I need for that. So we go make some, you know, body parts for Alan. Be nice and give him something to wear. Come on. There we go. So we're gonna do that part. I kind of want to see. I know they haven't done the full ending yet, because, you know, they want to save that for full release, obviously. Like, you know, here's full release, but you already have the whole ending. No, well, they're not gonna do that. So we know we don't get everything, but I want to see if they did add anything with this last little update. Since we do have new conversational elements that occurred as soon as I started the first time, I really just want to see if they do anything special now for Alan. And since I got those out of the way, move me back up. Let's see. I got food and everything on there, but let's top it off. Always a good thing to do. I got water with me. I've got stuff in the sea truck. So, yeah. Population control. Oh, actually, I did add some more of these so I can take these out. Let's do that. Let's dump some sea mines down near Shadow Leviathan to see if I can protect myself a little bit from him. You know, he is kind of annoying to deal with at times, so we'll see if I just give myself a nice little bit of protection with those. Camp. So it should be this direction. So yes, we're going to wrap up today with Below Zero. It's kind of a normal thing. You know, I did that with Subnautica, wait for full release. I kind of stopped because I was like, all right, wait for full release. And then bam, it came out. Started back. I'm going to take a break from this. And then when full release happens, we'll dive back in full steam for the first video season of full release Below Zero, unmodded, do just vanilla, get it out of the way, and then I'm gonna start looking at the mods that people are producing, because, you know, we gotta give time for some modders to get stuff made. Even, you know, with it coming close to full release, there's gonna be some modders that are waiting for full release and not jumping on making mods just yet for it. So we're gonna wait a little bit. Christopher, hello. Thank you for joining in. I think this one, or I'm going too far. Hopefully, at least somebody, if they don't do it full release, somebody will mod in the sonar. Because we need the sonar, like, badly in this. Alright, down into Skull Cave is where I'm gonna start calling it from now on, Skull Cave. Sounds better than Smiley Cave, and it's not really a smile type of look at the end. It looks more like, you know, kind of a skull. Weird skull. I mean, there's the mouth and there's the eye sockets. There he is. Haha, gotcha. Alright. I need you in like a little narrow space for this to work best. This is not going to work out well. What? I've noticed this weird on the sea truck now, that sometimes they'll let me target the ladder, and sometimes it only targets the door. There, it's targeting the ladder, but before it wouldn't let me target the ladder to climb out. Okay, we got those. So let's see if I can lure his darkness into my minefield. Where'd you go? I Like, I know they can kill. Like, you know, with enough hits, they'll kill. But you gotta get him into a little area and basically kind of lock him in where he can't get out. Have him just keep getting hit over and over. And, oh, there we go. Come on. Come get me. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Get stuck. Come on, get stuck. If I had like 20 of them in place, that might have worked well enough. Alright, so there's one option, you know, put in some mines, jelly mines, trap them in a corner where it can't move outside of there, and then jump out in your prawn suit and hit them with a bunch of torpedoes. Probably the best approach to killing them now. Hello, Orcanus. Thanks for joining in. When full release comes out, I don't know if you're gonna need to start a new world, but I would say it's probably a safe bet. Considering that, I mean, they're probably gonna want you to reset again and start the story from scratch as opposed to jumping back in and just having some stuff work. They may be changing a few elements too, so it's probably a safe bet that you're gonna need to start a new game save, but I'm not saying yes or no because I don't know for sure. You know, I'm not talking to the devs and having them tell me like, yeah, you're gonna have to start over again. I'm just assuming that's probably what's gonna happen, or at least it's going to be the best option is just plan to start over. Message got deleted by Google. Why did they delete your message? What naughty thing did you say, Xbox? You know, I'm actually just going to, even though it'll work, I don't like, what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna tow it anyway. Why not? It's less likely to get picked up and dragged around than the prawn suit is. Como vas, campeón? I cannot. I speak very little Spanish, and that's words I don't understand.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
Yep, that's why we're here. I think, is that it? Yeah, looks like. Yep, there we go. Oh, it looks like they changed it from being on the side. Usually I come at it from what feels like the front, and then I get stuck. Like having to swim around to find the right side to get in. Now I'm over here.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Don't mess with my sea truck. Probably is a better idea to just come down here in the prawn suit just because of you can walk inside with the prawn suit. Oh, yeah. Might help if I get my stuff out too. Well, I guess it is a good thing I did not just come with the prawn suit and forget to get all my supplies. There we go. Oh, I heard it. He's up there doing something. I don't know what he's doing. He's up there messing with something. It worries me.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
Come on, where's the power for this?
Scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular
how am I?
As I said.
How am I champion? You mean like I'm a champion or my dog?
So how
Dog's
did your
fine, I'm fine.
scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind,
That's fine, Christopher. Go ahead and, you know, if you want to leave, that's fine. I understand wanting to avoid spoilers.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Okay. So now he's like, before I tell you anything else, you gotta build the last piece so that,
This is the last piece. Soon I will
I'm not gonna have to be relying on
What
you
will you do
anymore.
with your newfound freedom?
Yeah.
I must return home to make amends.
So that's
Amends?
interesting.
For the bacterium?
Yep.
There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts.
So from such a logical being, he's now showing like
You
signs of
initiate the
regret.
fabrication sequence
You know?
from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
Yeah. Tell
I
me something.
understand.
You still owe me an explanation. I understand. Way on that body, but I understand.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
Let's get in here and look at this.
The bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
So it's his fault. He caused the accident,
Speak about it.
and
Come back to this.
he regrets it at least. I mean, that's good, you know. All right, so he's got the body. He's just not in it yet.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit
Yep.
for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
Oh, well, let's look at the entry. Okay. Feeling of leather on the outside, yeah. But channels of energy. Robotic arms. I want the arms. I want that. I want the mobility. Mountain goat legs and hooves. Okay. Chromium boar. Cotwell prime. Putty serpent. Electrode eel. Astral rays. Shaggy coats of Olympian. And giant geckos. Okay. Oh, yeah. Electrostat charge on foot pads creates a charge difference in the surface. Gecko is climbing. Okay, so assuming something to do with that. Let's go ahead and pop him in. You hope Alan kills Robin? I don't want that. I mean, we obviously have new conversation elements from what it was before.
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions.
Okay, this is similar to before. Oh, what's interesting is kind of like, you know, oh, we now know he's responsible for the outbreak.
Hey.
And it's one of those things like, all right, what's the next thing in the story? So we've got that. Even if you're, you know, not avoiding spoiling anything, you're trying to play the game right now. You get to this point, and now you're like, all right, well, what happens
Would you
next?
like your memories of me removed as well?
He's the one that caused all
Are you
this.
kidding?
So you
No
gotta do
way.
something else
You
bad.
still owe me the end of your story.
Now he's gonna be like, you gotta go
I told you
to
I
my
must
other
return
place.
home to
Yeah.
assess, repair, make amends.
Sounds like he has regret in his voice.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Okay.
Oh no.
So I want that speed too.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
and the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home?
You know,
Are
there's
we still
3
waiting for
spots
someone to
here.
bring
We
back
can
the
make
cure?
me a
I
body.
do not know.
Can I help?
The
Totally.
fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready.
At the gate.
In the meantime, I must
Okay.
prepare.
Find him at the gate when we're ready.
Uploaded to PDA.
So I'm assuming that's the other location. So we're not flying to the other planet. We're not going back to the precursors by getting on some ship we construct. We're gonna, you know, teleport through a warp, you know, warp gate. I'm gonna get a nice little picture. Gotta have your picture, dude. There we go. Gotta have a picture to take home, tell our friends, assuming we survive this. But yeah, we've got similar aspect to what we already had. Not a big difference, but there is a little bit of a difference. And from what it used to be to now, we know he's responsible for all the problems. He made a mistake, and he feels bad about it. Good. But he still doesn't want to tell us much else, so... and apparently we're just going to work with him on the gate. And the fact that he says, find me at the gate, I still feel like there's some tie-in to us going to the precursor world after this. I feel like that's where this is still leading. It just feels like that's where this is leading. What does the signal it say? Just phase gate facility. Okay. So it's not just a warp gate, a phase gate. And that's definitely that one, you know, that is by the destroyed base. I would assume. I'm assuming that we didn't get suddenly another one tossed in somewhere. It's possible, but I'm assuming that's still that one that, you know, originally was the white tablet. We didn't get the white tablet. Now we don't have to worry about the white tablet. And I'm hoping we're going to head up there and then Crazy Lady's going to show up and get in our way. Kind of what I'm hoping, that she's going to have one more jump in and... Ooh, what if we get a fight sequence between Alan and Crazy Lady in her little modified prawn suit? That could be fun. You know, make like a fight sequence where we're running around and they're like fighting, and we're actually not watching a cinematic, but we're actually moving or trying to avoid the fight and get past them to do something. That could be fun. Matthew, I don't know what that means. If I give you a shout out when I'm at 10 million subs, you're gonna drink water. Well, drink water anyway. It's good for you. And if I make it 10 million subs, I'm sure you will still be here and I will give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out at 1 million subs. Oh, I think I know where I'm at. I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I missed my turn. What is it? Well, I want the sonar back. There we go. That's a good way to do it. Just leave some jellyfish around. That way you can, you know, it's like breadcrumbs. I mean, they move. They just don't move that much. It's not like you gotta worry about some creature coming by and eating the breadcrumbs. So it didn't say anything about any kind of stopping point, like, hey, go here, do this. It's like, when you're ready, I'll see you at the gate. So I'm assuming he's got some way to teleport from down there, or he's just planning to swim his way up here. We'll go recharge batteries a little bit. You hope the FCS mods come soon? Well, I mean, I'm sure they'll come soon for regular, original Subnautica. I don't know if they're going to get ported to this quite as quickly, just because, you know, there's differences between the games. They're going to have to, I'm sure, accommodate for. But, you know, at least once they have it done in Subnautica, you know, all the visuals, everything are created. All they got to do really is then port things over and make adjustments in terms of the code as needed. So I would think it should be a lot quicker to move it to below zero. And that definitely would be one set of mods I would like to see here. I think with the new stuff though, you also have the little mission element to the field creator mods, and I think that's going to be the more involved part, because they're going to have to pick new spots for missions to occur, like stuff for you to do, where you're gonna have to go for things. They're gonna have to program that in, so that would be new adjustments specifically for below zero. But everything else should be just, you know, copy it over and adjust the code however is necessary. I'm sure I gotta have at least a couple of these in here. One. Okay, let's just double check. There, we got that. Oh, we don't have an Allen one on there, but let's go look back here. Find me at the gate when you're ready. In the meantime, I must prepare. So not go get this, go do this thing. Nothing like that. It's just find me at that spot when you're ready. So you know what, we're gonna save. It's good practice to save. We'll just, you know what, if I can, I will avoid. Actually, you know, let's take the prawn suit. You never know, I might need to fight Crazy Lady myself. I'm now very hopeful for having a fight sequence. A prawn versus prawn, or a prawn versus architect fight sequence. That would be so different from what we have gotten with this game before. Oh, you know, with like the original. Even if it's just the cinematic element, that would be a cool visual to see. But then add in the idea of it being an actual sequence that we have to maneuver around would be just so much more engaging. Oh, I messed up his meal. Alright, you know what? I might just take the prawn suit. Just in case. I don't want to get like up there and Crazy Lady get the drop on me, you know?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I know it skips in the step sounds, like almost like it's automatically thrusting, but I'm not doing that. Not, yeah, it's doing that. I can see the thrust meter dipping a little bit on its own, and I'm not doing that. So it's like if it's, I guess, acting like you are dropping vertically for some reason, it's going to automatically trigger like a falling type sequence. This is the right spot, right? Yeah, phase gate facility. So phase gate right there. Maybe, you know, okay, invisible wall again. Not cool. Yeah, invisible wall, so I can't walk in there. Or maybe the gate's through there and that's going to open it up. I don't know. This is different though. It's like a specimen canister there. More invisible walls that you can't walk around. That's annoying. Don't put an invisible wall. Just put something there that prevents you from actually, you know, terrain-wise that keeps you from moving. It's like why my new base got messed up is invisible wall. All right, well, I'm here, and you know, it's not triggering anything special. So I'm assuming this is now we're at that point that nothing is going to trigger. You know, this is where we will pick up with full release. We'll come here and he'll do something, or we'll have Crazy Lady show up or something like that. Because I'm here. It's just not doing anything. Made it. Yeah. Yeah, the devs are, well, I wouldn't say pacifist, but they definitely like avoid the whole fighting aspect for the most part. I mean, you know, don't get any real weapons. But at the same time, we have the old Crazy Lady. She's got the modified, you know, menacing looking prawn suit. I would like to see some kind of combat sequence. Like, it's not just that she's been here so long and, you know, she's trying to actually hide, but that she really has started to lose her mind a bit. And, you know, she's thinking that we're helping Alan to report where she is to Altera, you know, or something like that. Let's see, how much? Still can't get a good thrust on it, but you get the right spot, you can get a good jump. You know what? I got an idea. I have an idea. I think I can make this work. Yeah, that forward thrust does not really do much. So if I use if I just move forward like normal, I'm actually getting more speed than if I use the boost to move forward. That's with no boost. And every time I was trying to boost, it was just barely moving me. And it's an invisible wall again, I bet. Right? Yeah. Another invisible barrier. That's with a boost. That's the speed boost active. With me jumping, that's no boost. The speed boost is going in reverse. It slows me down. All right, here we go. We're gonna do it again. Walking forward, jump. Boom. That's no boost. Walking forward, jump with speed boost, and you can see that slow and drop at the end. Yeah, speed boost isn't working right. It's not boosting forward. It's like reversing the direction. All right, well. May 14th, yes, is full release. That is the confirmed date for full release for every platform. That's, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Nintendo Switch. That's every platform, May 14th. And so that's what we gotta wait for now. We got 2 months to wait and see what happens after this point. It's all, you know, I can think of left to do. I mean, we could go to the little rocket island, or the little antenna island, and go up there, see if anything triggers now that I've done this. Like maybe I go up there and I send a signal back or something like that. We go visit Crazy Lady too, and go back to her place and see if she's got anything to say, because she's not at the she's not at a greenhouse anymore. She's back at her main base. So we go there and try. Oh, maybe that will cause something to trigger when I go, but the marker has deactivated since I went there, and notice it deactivated after I got out of the prawn suit, not while I was in the prawn suit. It waited for me to be walking around on foot. There we go. Topping that off. We'll give it time to charge for a second. And yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and check out Crazy Lady's base. Yeah, how do you sub to Spicy? You click the subscribe button. That's what it is. Trying to think of what else we could try to do. I mean, I got... Oh, there's sloshing all around. Yeah, I've got extra ones of these. You know what? Let's go do this. I'm gonna mess with Crazy Lady. I'm gonna go put a squid shark in her moon pool. That could be fun, right? And like, here you go. Brought your present. It's a new pet. Squid shark for your moon pool. I mean, that could be a fun little prank. Like she walks out there, back in. Oh man, squid shark. Timmy, want to say hi? Yeah, look here. While this is charging, oh, I know what you want. Here, the big chew stick. Ooh, get it. He's like, I'm not sure, but yeah. Get it? Alright, you have it. After seeing my game, you stopped using nuclear reactor? I mean, if you have enough solar power, it depends on how fast you're draining. The nights are not that long in comparison to the daytime. So you can usually make it through the night if you're not draining that fast on your solar battery charge. Yeah, going green, I mean, bioreactor even is like okay, but I like the thermal and solar combo type thing, because if you do both of those, you have no maintenance to worry about. You don't have to put anything in, take anything out. It's, you know, it's done. You got power. It keeps going. Yeah, is that good? Is that good? There you go. Yeah, shake hands. All right. I said shake hands, not lick my hand. All right. There you go. One more. So go green, go. Yeah, go green. Just less to worry about. All right, let's go. Crazy Lady Base. Go see her. Because I'm thinking if she's going to give some kind of interaction, it's going to be at her place. Not so much just random location like, oh, back on the rocket island. Let's go to her base. Try to say hi. If she does anything special, then, you know, we got an interaction. If she doesn't do anything special, then, you know, we'll go somewhere else. Timmy, where are you going? Where you going? Not time to go yet. Come on. Just get out and stretch your legs. Distract me from my driving. There you go. Yeah, he eats very fast on his little beef sticks. Yeah, yellow oil, you mean the lubricant. I mean, you could use that. That's kind of like the only thing for the SCS stuff right now as far as the automation. But I still prefer, if I'm going to use bio, I'm going to get Reginald's or Oculus, put them in a tank, let them fill up the population, and then just dump them in. I mean, you're just going to get so much power that even if you were relying entirely on bio power, it would take quite a while for those to burn through. And then, you know, the only real reason you would need to keep filling up all the time is if you're using like 2 bioreactors, and part of that is, you know, just how fast the bioreactor produces power. You might need more than one to keep your power production high enough. Go without the headlights. It's nice and easy to see the little light sticks without doing that. It's like, you know, it's like an overexposed photo, and then nicely it's, you know, nice contrast photo. Oh, there she is. Hi. Hi. Do something. Come on. React to my lights in your face. Alright. I'm going to talk to her first, and then decide if I'm putting the shark in her moon pool or not. I love the door is perfectly clean, but everything else is dingy. I hope they fix that. Yeah, come on. All right, he's still chewing on a tablet. I can't get from him. So if she's got any involvement at this point, is not enabled yet. And it will be a full release type of thing. And I'll scan the fragments. You know, supplies. See if there's anything else that popped up. Ooh! Didn't get this before. Small stove. Well, that's interesting.
Blueprint synthesized.
Glad I came and decided to keep scanning. She's drying her fish. You know, preserving the meat. Can't take her picture. That'd be kind of mean anyway. Take, you know, go in somebody's house, steal their picture. Would be mean. But it'd be great if I could, like, just scan it and then produce it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not finding anything else to scan. Or pick up or anything. Alright, so we got a small stove. I don't know if that's just something I just ended up missing, or if that's a new thing. That guy, because I never did see that before. And I don't think anybody's ever mentioned about the small stove. I'm gonna drop it right here. There you go. She got her a new pet. Courtesy of me. So we got stove. Of course, I can't place it here, but it's like, you know, just a little countertop electric stove thing. Yeah, is that just something I missed? Or is that actually something new? You're going to IKEA and probably won't be back? Okay, go get lost in IKEA. The pulses you get in, you mean pustules, the root pustules in Monkey Land. Assuming you're meaning the pustules as opposed to the pulses. That should just be the, well, there's, you know, 2 areas of Monkey Land. This is kind of Monkey Land too, because there's also sea monkey nest and everything through here, but the root pustules are the ones you're probably referring to. And, yeah, I mean, for bioreactor, I just throw in the pepper stuff because it grows so quickly. It's just right there. You can put 8 in at a time, and it's just like, yeah, it's kind of that same growth style as lantern tree fruit, but you can put more in. And plus, you know, it's just like 2 of those is enough to fill it up and keep me fed at the same time. So snapper jerky. I don't know if that would count as jerky being made there. It's more like not smoking the fish. It looked like you just hanging the fish up to dry, or maybe the fish is just hanging up until she decides to carve it up for food. Oh, she had a stove, so I'm assuming she's, you know, cooking it on the stove, something we haven't done. We usually just toss in the fabricator and cook it. I love how quickly we can just, oh yeah, just here's a fish, here's some salt, cure it, and it's just like cured in seconds, as opposed to having to actually put it in there and let it sit for a while. I figured it'd be, if we're going to, you know, focus on like a stove as a thing, you think that the curing thing would be something that takes longer and maybe requires a separate thing to do it. So Crazy Lay's at her house. She's not interacting with me any differently. She still has the tablet with her pet. Nothing triggers at the portal gate. Kind of expected. I mean, yeah, we're pretty much at that point. I think that this is everything we're going to get until full release. There's probably nothing else I can find out at this point, encounter, no other new things. It's all going to be just wait for full release. Look at that. I do appreciate the fact we now have a water-based food option. That does improve our health, too. It's another one. It's a nice little thing. You place it outside, place it in your alien containment. You know, we got more options in terms of some food and such this time around. Titanium and copper wire. Well, just so happens I have a bunch of copper wire. I don't think I need 2 stoves, but you know what? We'll just do that anyway. What? I need to put a counter down here for food production. I don't want to put it on the table. This is just going to be 1 stove. Or we'll do like 2 stoves here just for, you know, 2 people can be cooking at the same time. Ah, we can't turn it on. Where's my pan? That would be so cool if they made that actually work, where you could put like a fish on it or something and make like a pan up here and cook the fish. Like, click, there goes the fish. You know, cooked fish. Just 1 extra little thing. You know what? That's what it was. I grabbed this. Yeah, okay. Not something that's gonna happen normally. When you get like, you know, something like that. The only reason I got that one there is because I already had it. And, you know, I got it again because the update reset things. Commonly happens with the update. So, yeah, Recyclotron helped there. That gave me some extra stuff. What does that have? Ruby. Ruby. There we go. I don't know why I'm worried about this. It's not like I mean, this is pretty much the end for this, so yeah. I guess that's about it. Yeah, fish fry would be fun. Sean, Cameron, you have a question. What's the question? Let's see. Any other machines you get in the original Subnautica apart from bioreactor and the nuclear reactor? Well, there's, I mean, the thermal plant, thermal reactor, what you want to call it, that you can place down on a hot spot. And if you do it like on one of the geothermal vents at the safe shallows area, it's going to do best when they erupt versus if you do it on, like, you know, a spot that's consistently hot. And if you're looking for a good heat source location, Jelly Shroom Caves, the little geysers there's areas you could get 100 plus degrees Celsius, whereas in the inactive lava zone you can place it around lava and get 50 degrees Celsius, which is so weird. But yeah, this thermal plant would be the other option, and its base is like the whereas the bioreactor and nuclear reactor basically do at a steady rate of this much per second. Solar and thermal are based around the quality of the power source. So daytime, peak of the day, you get more from solar. And the hotter it is, the more consistent you get from the thermal. But yeah, there's my base. I never picked up another one of those. Got the nice artwork, got the nice bed. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be because it still doesn't look right. We got all our pictures all around. Made a nice little area here. Plenty of extra stuff. Say no to sky rays. You know, they poop on things when they fly around. It's your field. So sit here and fertilize it. Shaving kit, you know, for a female character. Yeah, lovely posters everywhere. You know, got, well, let me say, lovely posters everywhere. Ignoring that one there, and that one right there. These are nice. Bleh. These are nice. Oh, what? Oh, nice. Bleh. I think actually I got that one somewhere else too. Another copy of that. Just like, yeah, I'm not putting that up. I'm taking that down too. Not going to truck on. Forget that. Look, yep, that's it. Keep calling truck on. No. You stay there. So, no fish fry. I'm not gonna be able to do that, but we do have a new decoration, which is nice. Or a new decoration I found that I was not aware about. Small stove. A reason to go around waving your scanner tool and just holding down the button to scan. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but I don't really like have anything else that I really need at the moment. Somewhere I've got the snow fox, I think, still. So I can't remember where. Somewhere around here, I believe I got a snow fox. Wonder if that would actually work well enough in the recyclotron. I would assume it would. You know, put it in the recyclotron, it breaks down the snow fox. I just can't remember where I put it. Got those. Got extra ones for planting. Wait. Yep. Plenty of foodstuffs there. Got all this. Penguined. A thermos, which I have not used at all. Really, this is... yeah, still that bad storage area. Hydraulic fluid, which I don't even need anymore. It's all fixed. Yeah. Oh, that, I mean, we're done. This is what it is. There's nothing else story-wise to do until they trigger the full story into play with full release, so we gotta wait. You know, I've built location after location. I forgot I kept these up here. Not producing any eggs, though. You only get the ones you find. So maybe somebody will mod it so we can produce more. That they'll actually reproduce. That would be great. I got my diving board. With my snowman. High five. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's what we have of the game so far. Play a little bit of, or play most of the story, not all of it. We're still missing the very end. Build bases, try out the new changes, the sea truck, snow fox, things like that, the new enemies. A whole variety of stuff, but it pretty much is, you know, we've covered everything now at this point. So, what do you want to do? What are we gonna do now? We got anybody have questions regarding Below Zero? Anything people want spoiled? You want me to like go over something? Do we want to like test something out? Do we want to go? You want to just hang out and talk? I'm cool with that. Timmy will talk, right? Timmy says, "Sure, I'm up for convo." Right? Say something. Oh, now he's getting snobby. Here, look. Right there. Eat the other part. Come on. No? Wow. Being picky. That. All right. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, Sean. We'll see you later. Can't put one over on Timmy? Oh, come on, Timmy. Look here. How about your cue stick? You still haven't finished that thing. There. I hit it for you, Timmy. Oh, it's under there. You gotta get it. You gotta find it. You gonna get it? Yeah, here it goes. Hi, Alex. Thanks for joining in. So yeah, I don't know what else we can do really right now on this. I mean, again, we can hang out, we can talk. I can get Timmy to entertain you. Just I sit here for the next 30 minutes rubbing his belly while you watch. I mean, right? You don't complain about that, would you? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the game as it stands right now. Bunch of bases, 2 big game saves. I still have my old one, and then we have one before that too, I think. So bunch of bases, bunch of building. Tried another base, that one doesn't work. The last base didn't work anymore because they broke it with an invisible wall. So yeah, invisible wall, cannot get up here now without using a cheat command, console command to do so, which is sad because I got all my monkeys here, and that's out of power. You know, and also I can't build any further over that way. You know, height restrictions. Let's see, we have... Get here before it gets completely dark. A bandit camp. Because, you know, that time at bandit camp. But, you know, green is a nice little contrast, something I don't normally use. Plenty of them. And there's my little pet. My other pet that's not doing anything. That's out of power too. It's a good thing I use solar power and everything still. We could do like a stove thing there. That would be fun, I guess. We could do a stove thing there. We got our living quarters, or like, you know, barrack style, the bathrooms I did. Yeah. More building. Let's see what else we had. The bandit camp. I wanted to do. Was there another one? Okay, I don't remember at this point. All my base designs kind of blur together overall. I mean, I've built like on big, like icebergs and stuff like that. Hi, Alex Cashman. Another Alex. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Still have this. Can I place it out here? No. Not placing that outside, unfortunately. So I can build that. But I cannot build that at all. I can't build that. Can't build that. Or if there's other stuff I could just tweak on this a little bit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
When it's not freezing cold. I'll actually throw this outside just because. There we go. A little bit of nice visual glow. And of course it shines through inside, so that's, you know, flares are another option you can use for lighting things up, interestingly. That's a nice glow to it, you know. It'd be great if I could just place it down carefully and have it do that, but that works. Glows in here as well. The big scanner design. Oh, wait, everybody got quiet. Felonious, you were chatting last. Jason, what are we gonna do now? What do you want to do? Jennifer still with us? Jennifer, what do you want to do? Oh, wow, that's a lot of glow. Oh, it sank. It actually sank through the base. Like, it did not treat it like it was on land, you know, on a solid structure. It went through. Now, that is interesting. I want to see if I can make it do that again. Like, did it do it while I was just not looking, or did it actually, like, transition as I jumped in the water? Okay. It's there. It is right on top. You can see it sitting there. It is not going anywhere. It's right there. If I jump in the water, okay, it's there. Okay, so it's... Did it roll off? I mean, it couldn't have rolled off the edge, because if it rolled off the edge, it wouldn't have been basically straight above where it was when I threw it down. Oh, hey. Oh, come on. I had that. Ah. Okay, now I can't reproduce that effect. That's weird, like, it happened on one part of the structure, but not on the other. It's still there. So why is it the other one fell through? Oh, you play an Ark while watching. Okay. Trying to figure out what I haven't done yet. Yeah. Yeah, I've done everything. Kill a big fish. I mean, I did that. Was it last stream? We did that with the eye jellies. Made like a land, like a minefield, and put chelicerae in the middle of it. What am I gonna do after the stream? I guess it's actually kind of a somewhat comfortable day. We might go out for a few minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna take Timmy to the park, but we might get out and play for a few minutes after this. Then I'm gonna be getting to work on some stuff around the house that I have been neglecting because of time availability. That's pretty much the rest of my day. Let's see, what? Trying to think of, well, I mean, I still have some eye jellies, so I'm trying to think of a place I could go and dump some eye jellies. If they didn't take up so much space where I can only carry, like, really 4 at a time, I would absolutely, like, just be mass producing them still and just go keep dropping them someplace, and that's still there. It's so weird that the other one just sank through the structure. Take some brine wings out. Go do some fun stuff with them. I got a jellyfish egg. But that weird bug happened again where they stopped producing new eggs. Because I noticed even with the mass of them still in there, before I moved them all out, they stopped producing eggs. It's that weird bug where it treats it like there's two alien containment stacked on top of each other. Let's see, I'm gonna go. Oh, let's go towards the. I think we can do the cryptos, or we could do the squid sharks down there. Squid sharks are not bad to kill. If you could get them trapped the right way, where they get stuck and can't move, then yeah, it's 25 hits with the knife. Not a lot. Let's see, is that? Yes, there we go. I heard you. There you go. Get him. No, 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 no. Get off me. Kick, kick, kick. Ow. All right, you did not do your job. You're supposed to be helping me out here, Brian Wing. I want to plant these. Like, seriously, I want to plant this and have it where it's got the little particles coming off of it inside the alien containment. Oh, come here, sushi. Calling you sushi. I can't seem to get them to get stuck as readily anymore. Used to be easy. Get them, follow you up here, they get stuck in like this little spot or something. Just hit them over and over, you're fine. But now they don't want to do that. I'd like to have one of these too, you know? Not for utility. I just want to plant it and have it look nice, glowing at night in the alien containment. How about that, you know? I mean, that nice visual. Or it's just visuals plenty outside around the base. Sea truck log. Okay. You know. There's sea truck down there. Well, Brian Wings didn't do much. Will I do a modded Below Zero? I will after full release, because one, there's not a huge number of mods right now, just because modders are waiting for full release. And two, after full release, I'm doing a single vanilla, no mods playthrough of the game first, focusing around just, you know, the story and everything, doing the normal gameplay, and then I'll look at doing modded once there's been time for modders to get some mods out. And we'll start playing with that. I don't know if I'm going to do quite as in-depth, like as crazy on the playthrough with this one, just as I've done with the original, because I'm not liking this one as much as the original game, but, you know, I do like some of the new building options, so I'm looking forward to be able to do more with the large rooms once we have a good set of mods going, but it will be after full release and after one playthrough unmodded that I'll jump back in and do, I'll do a modded series for it. Dishes, parenting. I mean, I got dishes, laundry, stuff like that. Dog parenting, that's what I got. Here. That's what I got to deal with. Dog parenting. Well, and I guess I could count my little creature friends here, you know. I'm their parent in a way. I take care of them. I choose if they live or die. You know, make me bad, and I throw you in the grinder, which is doing fine right now. So yeah, I've done pretty much, I would say, everything, you know, covered every aspect of the game that can be covered so far across a lot of hours. So yeah, I've tried armies of Cryptosuchus, armies of squid sharks, armies of brine wing. What else? There was another one, was there? I said brine wing, and then, well, of course, the eye jelly minefield. I've done that. I've done a lot of weird stuff with some of these creatures in the normal sense. I've done an army of sea monkeys to gather me supplies and built a base using supplies from the sea monkeys before I, you know, got rid of Alan from my head. You know, I wonder if I was to go back down there, would he be gone now? Did it trigger at least something for him with me going to that spot? I'm just gonna go jump down there if I can real quick. I can, you know, find my way. That's the problem. You go too fast, game kind of struggles to load everything. That, no, wrong spot. There we go. Alright, so I got the skull entrance. Should have around here. There's my jellies. They stay in place. They don't move very far. They kind of just float around the same area, which is a good way. If you want to use them, I guess, like breadcrumbs to find your way back through some place like this. You don't have to worry about something eating them. You know, they defend themselves. This would be the place to try to kill the shadow guys. Just load up a whole bunch of eye jellies right in here. Let's take a look. Did it? Yeah, it looks like they changed the side a little bit. I don't like where that was placed. Because I remember it used to be I came right up to the facility. I had to go over to the side. Yeah. So we go in. Well, unless it's not showing him like he is just not visible, because he's not there anymore. That's still going. Wonder if I jumped inside if it would do anything. And I don't get it. I mean, we got these spots with little control things. We don't have any control things here. Why don't we make a skeleton for me? You know? Don't have to transfer my consciousness into it. You can just, you know, do something special to fit my body. And let me just kind of, you know, have some, you know, metal legs I can go walking around with. I'm trying to say if there might be anything there that would be of interest. Hang on. Wait, look. Get my bearings. There we go. Lost my bearings. I can't see. Stupid weather. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So the destroyed base. I mean, I'm assuming that that something's at least triggered for him to go to here. Well, that's funny that that's triggering as I'm like walking up or I'm flying up. Like that wasn't there before. Like something reset because of me. I don't know, maybe because I went back down to see Alan. Oh, let's go back. Let's go try this again. Just to see if maybe now something's triggered with it that did not trigger before, because that, unless that's something to do with the free cam aspect, that did not happen when I went there before. It did not deactivate a shield. I feel like I've already done that part. Like I already did the force field deactivated because of Alan being in my head at one point. I found my way to the base, went up there, researched, found, you know, and it's like you find the base that's destroyed, then you find your way back up there, see where they were doing the research. It lets you in, you see this facility, you don't know what to do with it. Then Alan says, hey, go here, you know. Timmy Cam, yeah. Timmy Cam is the Timmy. Getting to show off. We'll do Timmy Cam in a second. After I find my way back in here. No, that's not it. It's over this way. Bloop. Haha. Okay. Let's give this a try. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but I did walk up with the prawn suit before. So maybe the fact that I'm doing the entire walk with just me will make a difference. I don't think it's going to, but it's worth a try. I'm thinking that was just some effect of the free cam mode causing that force field to trigger again. Aaron, if you're with us, thank you for subscribing. On, where you at? You know, he said he had to go prepare, and he ditched me. That's all it is. He ghosted me. He was like, all right, date's over, time to go. I'll call you. That's all it is. He ghosted me. He's just like, he's just doing a Braveheart thing, yelling freedom, and, you know, took off. He left me behind to suffer. That's what it is. He just decided he didn't want to hang around with a human female anymore. Like the longest, most awkward first date ever. He's like, I'm going back. I've got a story to tell the other guys, the other precursors. What? I'll go up here just in case. Just to look one more time. Oh, keep my... Well, we'll watch for the scanning thing. See if maybe I get something for scanning. Still want to pick that stuff up. Can't get that. Ah. One thing at a time. Forgot a poster. A respawned poster. And, yeah. That's it. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I thought I actually took, like... I guess it had double on that one, because it looked like I didn't... I took that one and it didn't disappear. Well, Alan's gone, apparently, but he's not here. So he's off preparing somewhere. Yeah, he got what he wanted. Took off. Typical precursor, you know. I know that's like speciesist, but typical precursor. So yeah, no, Alan's nowhere to be found now. He did his thing. Kept leading me along to get me to make him a new body. He got the body. He took off. So. Sanchez, hey. Passed out last night in your chair? Ah. Yeah, I didn't go that far. I did get there, posted earlier. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna do one more try. Because I was like, I'm not ready to go to sleep yet. Just decided to do one more try. I was like, I'm gonna do a little bit of time with No Man's Sky, try to get that Class S. And I keep going, like, all right, I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes. And I keep going. All right, you know what? That's it. 2 more times. I'm done. 2 more times. Go to bed. And then the very next time I got the Class S on that one. So totally worth it for me to do that extra a little bit last night. I got the Class S. I don't have to worry about messing with that now. I could just work on, you know, decorating it. Timmy, you're not doing much now. Or are you just sitting there?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You don't want it? You don't want this? Alright, I'm gonna put it right in there. I'm gonna take it. There. I don't know why he's like, I don't want to eat it from your hand. I don't want to take it from your finger. I want you to put it down and just leave me alone. You're being like goofy today. Like more than usual, Timmy. Come on, you gotta get it. The infected keeps you awake because of being jumpy. I haven't had that. I mean, I've had a case where like I'm out, you know, and the infected, I'm doing something, I'm chopping, and then I'm suddenly attacked by like a wolf or bear, and there was no animal sounds before that. You know, I'm out there like, oh, I'm breaking this boulder for some clay, and then I'm attacked, and it's like, then the wolf howls, you know? I did have another case where I had one of the crawlers crawl right over my new spikes, and then I had one of the runner vambies attacking one of my walls. I go out through a gate, and he comes and just runs on top of my spikes on the outside the walls, just runs over the spikes. No damage, nothing to him. He just ran right on top of them, didn't care about him. You know, like, okay, that's not really helping any. I mean, it's a decoration. Spikes are a decoration now, but as far as... I'm not finding that game to be that jumpy unless it's just I'm attacked out of nowhere while I'm focused on one thing and there was no sound for what was happening. No animal sound, no Vambi sound, you know. That's the only thing that causes me to jump in that game right now. There we go. One more thing at a time. Actually, funny idea. There we go. For when you're sitting here, is your field to fertilize, and one big thing at a time. Just one big push to get it out. There we go. And I guess I could move this in there because it'd be like, and if you can't get it out, Spy Pingling will help get it out. You know, he's got the little roto-rooter thing he can use. Does Below Zero get scarier than original Subnautica? Or you mean like it gets scarier as you go on? Because I'm not going to say it's scary. I mean, to me, it's not scary. It's more of that like surprise aspect. If you are just really focused on like where you're driving, trying to find your way through, like, you know, the Purple Crystal Caverns. Yeah, I could say it gets a little scary there because you're driving along. You don't hear anything, you don't see it, and all of a sudden it turns you and you're being attacked by the, you know, Shadow Leviathan. Yeah, that could be a jump scare, but, you know, for the most part, I'm not worried about getting killed at any point, you know, in this. It's not really, like, that bad. I would say because you don't have as many large, predator-type creatures all over. Like, we don't have multiple places where there's reapers, like in the first game. I don't think it's that bad as the first game. Yeah, Vambi spawn on top. Well, they don't spawn on top of me, but they, I have noticed them spawn, like, right inside my walls. Well, not my base, my structure, but inside of my, my fencing. They'll, you know, everything's closed off, and they'll spawn inside the fencing. Which is, you know, to be expected. I also get stuff spawning in my fencing, like, I had a sheep spawn inside my fence. Kept trying to run and get out, but couldn't because the gates were all closed. I was like, alright, I'm gonna name you Philip and keep you. And then, of course, when I load the save again, the next time he was gone. Yeah, the story is still not complete, Sanchez. It's just a case of, you know, you're going to get to basically where I'm at now and have to wait for full release in 2 months. So yeah, I'm just save again, just to make sure. We're gonna just play around for a few minutes and break some stuff. 'Cause that's usually what I do anyway. Come on. There we go. Waiting for stuff to, like, you know, render in. Sometimes you see one look to it and then it's a totally different look in the actually what you get at the end. Like, here's, you know, the spot we came up. Go around this way, go around here. go up here. Got that there. Which I was able to jump up there. But when I went, where was it? Where was I at? Went on one of these because I was going, yeah, that's what it was. I was going to jump across. I was trying to get back up here. I got up to here and could not go because of an invisible wall. Because I wanted to get over here and walk. I was going to walk over this way and go walking up here. And they've messed that up. You got invisible barriers you can't get through. I bet I could still probably get up here. If, you know, things will spawn in clear enough. Let's see. That's a possible spot. You might be able to use the prawn suit to jump out of the water. Because if you get up there, you can stay up there and build. Of course, you can always just build up out of the water and use like a way to get on top and have... I mean, if I didn't want to worry about foundations or anything, just build on top of the icebergs. You know, you got plenty of room up here. I mean, resources may not be the easiest thing to get around, but, you know, you do that. Where are we at here? You can always build, like, on the edge of one of these iceberg shelves. Well, ice shelves. Ooh, that could be a fun one. So come here, build there, and then build across to get up to this one, which is guarded by this guy. Yep, that looks to be it. So this would be a good little, like, spot to build. Kind of a nice view. You can see where I built my other base. Guess, you know, maybe I should have come up here and built here and have it where I look. That was a big jump. You know, have a nice view through that. Sure, you could build on this if you could get up here, but it goes back to that height restriction on the building they added, which I still am hoping somebody mods to disable that. Thinking back to some of these areas when they were just completely nondescript, going through it like this, looking for where things lead, and it's be like, oh yeah, I remember seeing this spot here when it was like this generic terrain and nothing done, and it was just you know, now completely different. One of the reasons to play it during early access, because you can see just how much stuff gets changed and brought together in the end during the development process. Oh yeah, this spot. Here's a thermal spot if you get down here, you know, and build. Look at that lava. Looks better than some of the other spots. I expect this will get some retexturing before full release because, oh look, titanium! There's titanium again. Yeah, I expect some of this to still get retexturing. Of course, there's this guy wandering around that spot. Where are we at? Oh yeah, right below my base. This isn't like, it feels like a smaller map than the original game because some of the areas you go to, I mean, yeah, are kind of far off, but it's not as much of like a distance as like the first game. Like, okay, if I go way out here into the glacial basin, now I'm like 2 kilometers away, and there's a few places I've built in the original where I've, you know, at least 2 kilometers away from my other base. So there is still a larger map. It just doesn't feel quite as large. Well, yeah. Back with this was just like a few little inclines and basically a big ice shelf with nothing else. Oh, is it this one? No, not this one. This one? I think they changed. Yeah, this one. I think they added more drops in here because it used to be just the one. Oh, maybe that's a different one. Or was that iceberg I built on over here? I want to say it was this one, but doesn't look the same. Oh, an ion cube. Oh, they changed it. This is the one I was at, I think. Yeah, because it was this little cavern area with the whole fish eggs. And then I went up here and there was just this big vertical climb up to a hole that, you know, was at the surface. Apparently we got a little precursor area here. So they changed it. You come up into an interior cavern, and that's it. Little piece of precursor tech. You know, that's yeah, this is where I built before. It's just they changed it. So now we have this one. It also has a cave inside. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. I know there's gonna be some mod that allows for more building inside like caves and such that I'm gonna end up having to use. Just absolutely in the end, because that's just that would be just a great. Well, actually, I think this is another one of the ones that is like where you're supposed to go in here and get some of the eggs from inside. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so one more place for a for getting an ion cube. And it's if you're going along the edge of the Arctic shelf over there, like that's the direction for the where is it? Yeah, the dock. So you just come over this way, past this little one, and it's this one right here, the first really tall, sheer cliff face one. You go down here and you go inside and go up, and there's an ion cube in there. So that's different. It's interesting. That wasn't there before. You gotta save that the Vambies are off. See, I've turned the Vambies off at times because the game, the Infected, really shines right now, especially on the just the general survival stuff. If they get the Vambies more balanced, then it's gonna be a lot better. But it's right now, you know, they spawn weirdly. They don't, you know, they need regular actual patrols, kind of like in the forest, how that works with the patrols. And then I don't like the whole like every 3 days or 5 days or 7 days type of thing. For the swarm type thing, like a mythical moon, I don't like that. That's why one of the big reasons I don't play 7 Days to Die anymore is I don't like that whole mythical element that gets thrown in there, that metaphysical, oh, this magical moon gives you special powers. I don't care for that. I prefer it be a case of like, okay, you know, maybe, you know, a full moon, a special moon kind of happens, and that causes them to focus on you a certain way. Fine, I could get that sort of thing, but I don't like the whole, oh, this is just magic. You know, like it draws their attention or something like that. I could get that, but giving them special powers, I don't like that. Being a case of like every 3 nights, you suddenly get this red mist everywhere that causes them to go crazy and attack. I don't like that, so I turned that off. I'll keep the Vambies themselves on at times, but yeah, they've got to get some more work done on the Vambies, just because, again, they're not... The AI is just not quite there yet. And just the spawning is not working very well right now. Alright. So I'm looking all over for anything else that might be of special interest. There's that one. You know, there's one there I harvested. I didn't get that one because I ran out of space. And that's just out here in the spires. Regular cave entrance. Walk up. Don't have to do anything special. No spot you have to pass through. Just go in there and drill ion cubes. That's why I have so many. It's actually almost straight across from here. Let's actually look. Let's see. Yeah. Go straight. Actually, not even straight across. Go like 2 o'clock. If you're facing midnight, away from it, 2 o'clock. You know, straight over there, that cave that takes you through. There it goes. Took a second for it to render. Another ion cube. Another one there if you got your little spy pingling. So I guess if you got that, not the prawn suit, then, you know, still got a way to do it. It's right here next to that, too. I'm sure somewhere I'll find a way to get up there. Or get at least on one of these. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. Like every single bit of this. Alright, I'm not gonna go worry about that. We're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and break it. We'll just hang out and chat for a little bit. So, you know what? He's lonely. So I'm just going to that. There we go. Oh, what was it? Oh, I remember now. Christmas tree type thing. Is it just melon? I can't remember. Yep. I made a tree with melons. I didn't get quite the right spot, but there you go. I made a tree with marble melon. That's how you get a nice looking tree in the game. It also does it at a weird angle. There we go. Christmas trees. There you go. Merry Christmas. Swarms are brutal when you get to like 13. I would say yes. If the spikes work, I can handle that. You know, if the spikes continue to do like they are now, which is just be decorative, that's not going to help. You know, I would like to see some kind of like walkway type option. Like, yeah, we've got the full size floor pieces. I'd like to see a short floor piece that's meant to be like a walkway on the outside of a wall. Something like an overhang that you can get out there and have a good vantage point for shooting. Definitely would like to see some kind of better weapon options too. The spear, good for, you know, fishing, but I stick mostly to the bow now and bow and arrows, and I go for headshots. And the problem I'm seeing right now, one of the big things is, since this last update with the spikes, the foxes in the infected are just off. Like, bad off. Like, I should not be able to sit there and hit a fox with an iron axe over and over and over to kill it. And a fox should not take 3 headshots to kill, because that's the case. Bear, I can understand. I usually get 2 headshots in a bear, it dies. But I've put 3 through a fox's head. 3 arrows through a fox and to kill it. Now, since this last update. So something's got messed up with the foxes with the last update, because yeah, they're like harder to kill than a bear now. So I hope they get that fixed. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a nice little position. There we go. That's good right there. Yeah, that works. We'll turn off the fog. And let's see, we're gonna do... Oh, it'd probably help if I do this. I'm gonna put up a picture... Do I have a picture frame up already? I've been not doing those just because I don't usually take a picture. There we go. There we go. It's nice. Nice picture. I like it's got the cloud right there. It looks like the trees coming out of the cloud in the distance. Look at that. Oh, that's a good one right there. Now, if I get that to land on top of it as like the tree topper, that would be funny. Have a marble melon tree with a jelly topping piece. That would just be the jellyfish on top. Kind of like cherry on top. Santa Sir, hello. Thank you for joining in. So yeah, I mean, we usually go 3 hours, but this was meant to be a finishing up live stream, pretty much, because we're going to take a break from Below Zero until full release and revisit back on full release. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the live stream starting next week, but I've got some ideas in mind. I've got to go over this week with them and just kind of figure out what I want to do. I'm not 100% sold on anything yet. There's our weird tree of snowmen that are double stacked together. I just realized I actually saved with those spawned in, which is interesting. I forgot that I'd done this. That I'm fine with. Look at that. That just looks good. You know, a couple of trees. That'd be the thing to do. I'm going to use that trick if they don't fix that in full release. I'll use that trick in some places to create some interesting tree decorations. That could be fun. But yeah, that was base number 1 right there. Through, you know, thread the needle, as it were, kind of thing, going through the middle of that. And I had planned to kind of build up and go over, but the angling was kind of wrong. It didn't work quite right. So yeah, and then big base number 2, the bandit camp. You know, idea was to kind of do the same thing, go over that and come down the other side. That did not work. It would not let me build any higher in terms of the large rooms there, so I had to build across. Had to make it work best I could, but we got nice lighting here. Got a spot to climb up. I could do more solar panels, but there's no point. I'm not gonna get anything else out of this right now. We've done pretty much everything. I think that's the bases this time around. I can't remember if I did any others. I kind of didn't do as much in the way of bases this time. I just didn't want to keep building over and over. I've built everywhere. I've covered every good place for building in this. So yeah, again, if we got any questions, anything on the game, on Below Zero, need me to show you something real quick, this would be the time to ask, and I'll do a quick little hop over, show you, a place, show you, items, something like that if you need to have that. If not, I'm going to take it that we are pretty good on Below Zero, and we'll just hang out and talk for a few minutes. All right, Timmy? Oh, all right. There you go. I'm not even gonna look. No, look away. What? Look. Right here. Look. See? There you go. Now, eat your treat. What are you looking at? Are you cold or something? There we go. Don't see anybody posting any comments yet asking for, that. But, there is a delay between me and what happens on the stream. So I'll give you another moment. But yeah, it's time. Take a break from this until full release. I mean, I don't want to keep just doing the same stuff over and over that I've already done. I'd rather wait for full release and do a fresh visit back on this. We'll start with a quick playthrough vanilla of the story, focusing on getting the story done, seeing all the new changes, and then I'll come back to the modded type stuff for that. So again, I don't know what I'm going to do for the streams on Saturdays now. I've got some ideas I am mulling over, as well as for the new video series. As I did the poll, everybody, if you contributed to the poll already, you probably already see the results, but right now it's like 66% of the votes were for more Subnautica modded, and the 34% were for a new game. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I've got some ideas in mind of how I'm going to try to do some new video series coming up, but I'm not 100% sold on my ideas yet. I still got to think on some more. So I'm going to take a break this week. I'll probably only do I might just do a little quick video, but I'm not going to do any gameplay this week. No guide video. I'm just going to take a break and try to really solidify what I want to do next, and maybe work on tweaking some of my editing setup and everything for that. So yeah, there won't be videos this week, except maybe I might do a little vlog announcement type video, but for most part I have got ideas. I'm just not sold on which game yet. I think he passed gas too while I was talking there. Did you stink? Did you stink? I think, yeah, Timmy's trying to get me with mustard gas now. Is that right, Timmy? Yeah, you got that guilty look too. I see that look. You're like, yeah, I farted. Come on, take it. I guess nobody's got any questions regarding the game, because nobody said anything. So let's just we'll just go ahead and call it for the game today. We can hang out and talk. And just tell me what you want to talk about. That's right, Timmy. I like you anyway, even though you're stinking me out of the room. I know what I'll do. I was looking at new games last night. I spent like a bunch of time looking at games, trying to figure out something that could be a fun one to maybe add in that's not necessarily like having to do like, you know, necessarily like a big thing is going to be guaranteed, just be a quick look kind of thing. So I was actually looking at one that was kind of interesting. It's a new one. I have not got this yet. I haven't played it at all. So, you know, I'm not endorsing it. I'm not saying anything yet. But this is, yeah, see it? Yeah, Scrap Knot, which is interesting. It's a building game. It's a survival-based building game, which, you know, works for me. Sandbox building, exploration, survival. It says 3D, which is kind of 3D, but it's top-down 3D, which is not what I normally do, but it's very interesting looking. You know, and you're seeing stuff like you do exploring, you get to harvest crops, plant crops, things like that. It is early access. It gets similar to Subnautica, as said. Now, the nice thing is, and again, I haven't played it yet, so if you want to check it out, you can. They do have a demo. So I will be checking that out this week. And if I like it, I might be going ahead and doing a little bit on this, because this looks interesting. It's different, you know. Maybe like a Stardew Valley type of thing, but with more of the survival aspect, I guess, instead of running a farm. So, yeah, it's not a techie, like high-tech space age type game, but it does look like it's got certain automation tech to it. So, yeah, that is one option I'm kind of looking at possibly for this. Yes, Gabriel, I am into space games, but I am also more into just survival and building games that feature some degree of automating things, whether that's food production or resource production of some kind. I am definitely a bit more into that kind of stuff. Of course, another one I'm looking at, which, you know, I posted about, is Valheim. They're at like over 5 million Vikings. And right when I posted that, I think they, just after I posted that poll, they hit 3 million, or right around that time. It was 3 million players. They're now at 5 million. So very quick. This is another one I'm looking at. It says action, adventure, exploration, action, you know, type thing. It looks good. I mean, that has some very nice graphics to it. Especially like the creatures. It doesn't look quite so cartoony to a degree as, like, I guess No Man's Sky. But it doesn't say anything about the building on it. It's just like, you know, you're trying to figure out the planet's safe for humans. And of course, it is early access, so this is still like, you know, being developed. You know, so it might change. There might be base building or something added in, but it looks interesting. You get this like you see here, this kind of platformer type thing where you got a little you know, electrified grappling type thing. But then you go and explore and catalog the flora and fauna. We kind of do that in Subnautica. From strange spherical birds to hallucinogenic plants to festering alien orifices. Interesting. Just sounds so interesting. And I love the comedic aspect here with this. Yeah, no expenses spared there. So that's another one I'm kind of looking at right there. It looks really interesting, but it doesn't say specifically this is a building game. You know, it may just be more of like an exploration game. And of course, then there's Grounded. Those are kind of my top ones right now I'm looking at as far as maybe something new for the channel. But that would be, that's kind of one thing I'm kind of looking at right there. Universe Sandbox 2. I actually have seen that one. Actually, I think I might have that one. I got Universe Sandbox. I got the original one, not 2. So yeah, I know that one, but that's kind of really different from what I normally do, because I normally do the survival and building, not just the, you know, straight sandbox type games. I usually don't do just that. It's more about the like survival and building stuff. I mean, there's plenty of other games out there I could look at, but I like to keep it in my style. Like Eco, you know, that's survival craft, you know, to agree. It looks interesting. I'm just not sold on it yet. Oh, there was a couple of other ones I saw. I think. Oh, Battletoads. Battletoads would be fun to look at just because it's I grew up playing Battletoads on console. Luck be a landlord. There we go. That's the new game. Luck be a landlord. I'll just play I'll act as a landlord. I like this one, Dismantle. That's kind of interesting looking. Base building, exploration, same sort of thing. I just want something that is in the same style as Subnautica, the building, the survival aspect, but I want to get away from too close to Subnautica too. I want to take like a little pause from that kind of style. Just focus on something similar, which one reason I'm kind of looking at Valheim. It's got more of, Valheim feels kind of like that, you know, more like, I guess, a Skyrim type meets, you know, building game. Yes, I've seen the Dyson Sphere program, but I am not big on like the factory games. Yes, it's a building game, but it's more about factory management. And if I was going to do a factory game, I would just do Task Factory again, and I'm not going to do that yet. So those are the ones I'm like kind of looking at right now, you know, just looking for something kind of the same way, the survival crafting type stuff, which, you know, Valheim falls in that. Wild Terra New Lands. See, that could be interesting, but it's got mixed reviews. That's always one that kind of, you know, if I see mixed reviews, I'm usually worried about that. Undead Development. That's got good reviews, but that looks like cheesy. Like a frying pan with an egg in it that looks like it's being used for a weapon. That's missing. Keep Up Survival. Mixed reviews. 31 mixed reviews. That's not good. There's, you know, Megacraft Hentai Survival. Oh, yeah, that's totally, you know, right there. That's what we need, right? Hentai Survival. Milk Craft. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to play Minecraft. How about that? You know, I'm not going to do a knockoff. I'll do Minecraft. Oh, that looks. I mean, it's mixed. 58%. You are stranded on a Pacific island where you are a human bear. So it's not stranded deep. It's stranded deep with you being a human animal hybrid of some sort and with mythical creatures, apparently. Like, oh, there's elephant. Oh, yeah, there's like an ogre walking tree thing. That's, oh, that's, yeah, that seems, that's a weird combination there. I don't know about that. I don't know what to think on that one. I feel like that's a little strange. 30 days to survive. It was obviously a zombie game of some sort. There's that scrap knot. That's really kind of one that's got my attention right there. It's just kind of a different style. And I like it when developers are like, here's a demo. Try it out. If you don't like it, then don't buy it. You know? I'll probably be testing that out this week and see what I think of it from the demo. Survival in Africa. Free to play. Well, that looks old school. Yeah. Hi, Daniel. Yeah, the May 14th is when Subnautica Below Zero comes out for every platform. So we know that. Yeah, scrap mechanic, I've already done. You know, I'm going to wait for that to go full release at this point. I have done plenty of scrap mechanic. And, I mean, yeah. when it goes full release, I'll give it another try, but it's way too lacking on certain things right now. It's way too buggy, and it's just not... Performance-wise, that is the worst game I've got in my library in terms of performance. It's like, you know, playing Subnautica below zero or even Subnautica modded, I'm hitting like 40% CPU to 50% CPU while playing and recording or streaming. Like everything going, never more than 50% on my CPU, if even that high. Scrap Mechanic was 80% by itself. It's not very well optimized, unfortunately. And, I mean, I'll come back to it whenever it's full release, but I'm not messing with it until it's full release at this point. See, it's still got good reviews, but yeah, it's going to have to go full release before I touch it again. It's way behind on performance optimization right now. It's also one of those where it's like if you build too far out in a straight line, you run into performance issues and you run into building glitches where stuff will just randomly break and like fall into the world or something like that. What is it, Timmy? What is it? Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. I got you. Oh, I got you. There we go. Look at it. You're gonna join me up here? Sit up here with me? Oh. Here. Can you sit like that? Nope. It's like, no. I'm not sitting here. What is it? So, yeah. What else we gotta talk about? That's pretty much it. I mean, I figured we'd go shorter today than normal just because we're finishing things up, but I'm game to keep hanging out and talking my head off if you got things you want to type in the chat. But yeah, definitely quite a few good options for games out there. I just want to make sure I pick one that I'm gonna enjoy for like the next at least 2 months, we'll say, because you know it's probably gonna be at least 2 months. I'm gonna do one game, or at least 2 months I'll be doing Subnautica before I go to below zero. I do want to find something else I could do. What is it, Timmy? What you sniffing for? Huh. No more. Want another snack? Snack? Alright, come on. Hop up. No, tell you what, I'm gonna put you over here. Lucky. There it goes. Man, you guys are quiet. Come on. Let's chat. If we don't chat, I have to go. Well, I have to go, but I'm sure he wants to go. He wants to go, so let's chat. Right, Timmy? Well, I guess Timmy wants to go out. That's probably why he's gassing me right now. Do I know the resource doubling power of the prawn suit propulsion cannon? If you're talking about a glitch, no, I don't typically deal with like duplication glitches for the game. I got mods for doing better than that. Yeah, I kind of thought about doing that, Felonious, as maybe like Saturdays we could do like some new games, like just kind of test the waters and see what people think of games. Yeah, I'm not gonna like just go start buying games all over the place. I've already got games I've bought and I still haven't even played one time that are building and survival games that I can go and be like, you know, if I need to, I've got games I can play in my library already without buying. But it's the reason I hadn't played them yet is because I'm still kind of like, well, you know, I'm not sure I'm just quite ready to jump into those yet. Kind of giving them more time to develop. Let me see what else was there that I had, like... well, Breath Edge, I mean, if I really need to, I could do Breath Edge. Breath Edge is full release now. It's just, you know, it is survival, it's crafting, and there's base building, but there wasn't like the automation and like the long term. Like the base building is more about you building to survive and get through the story, as opposed to like building and just exploring. You're kind of following a certain progression with the map, so that's why I haven't jumped on that yet. But I mean, if I wanted to, I could always just go like, yeah, let's do Breath Edge real quick, you know. If it's a glitch, I mean, if you pick up something with the propulsion cannon and it causes it to break and double the resources, that's a bug. That's a glitch. That's not a feature. That's a bug. Something happening causing a bug there. There are games I wish would hurry up and get finished up in development that are... I've been waiting forever to finish. Of course, I'm waiting also on The Forest 2 to come out. Sons of the Forest. That's going to be a fun one to check out. I am absolutely ready to see that one come out. Better graphics, you know, new mechanics, all that. I am ready to play that one. I'm just not ready to go back into the original Forest yet. I want the new one. There's just not enough automation in those. So yeah. Timmy's just staring at me. He's got to go. He needs to go out. So yeah. I'm going to go let him air out some more outside along with whatever is causing him to air out. Right? You got to poop. Timmy, you got to poop. You got to go poop. You got to go pee. I know you know we're on camera, but I want you to make your noises. You gotta go pee? You gotta pee? You gotta go poop? You just gotta stare at me? You're not getting excited. Oh, now you're getting excited. You gotta poop. Tell me your answer. You gotta go poop? Come on, you gotta poop. You gotta poop. Get loud. Come on, get loud. Bark at me. You gotta pee? Alright, turn my back to you. You gotta poop? You wanna go poop? Oh, I got a little woof. I got rough. That was it. You gotta poop? You gotta pee? He's just not gonna do it. He knows he's on camera. He don't like being on camera. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Again, I don't know what we're gonna start with next week, but we're gonna do streams like normal this week. Thursday, Friday, depending on where you are in the world. Saturday, it'll just be No Man's Sky and then something new. I'm gonna take a break, do some work on stuff aside from videos this week, get some stuff going, and I'm gonna have some new content coming, and we're gonna have some fun with it. And I'm gonna maybe try some stuff that's a little different. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today. And Timmy, just ready to go outside. So I'm gonna take him outside. And you have a good week, good rest of the weekend, and we'll see you next time.